Finding dummies of iPhones is a pretty regular thing, but once you do it with a Pixel, things get interesting. Because yes, it seems someone just made a dummy out of the Pixel renders we saw earlier, and that 6 Pro, it looks pretty hot. We have some major leaks for every Samsung product we might be getting at their upcoming Unpacked, and if you're waiting on the larger iMac, that redesigned variant might be coming, but not as soon as we thought. I'm Jaime Rivera, and seriously, why is it that every year the Google Pixel is the phone that everyone likes but doesn't buy? Chime in the comments about that. This is Pocketnow Daily. Once again, the official news today begin with deals, starting with some laptops. Amazon currently has the 15-inch LG Gram for a crazy $600 off, leaving the Intel Core i7 variant for $999. I'd get on that deal if I were you guys, because I really love that 17-inch variant. Now, if you're looking for more of a desktop, the M1 iMac is still getting an $100 discount, leaving the half a terabyte of storage model for a really good price. Now, sticking to Apple, the entry-level iPad is now $34 off, leaving the base model at $395. And if you want more power with non-pro applications, the M1 iPad Pro is still getting a $50 price drop, meaning you can get the 11-inch variant for $750. If you want a smart speaker, eBay is running a bundle where you can get a Google Nest Hub along with a Nest Mini for $99. And we have more deals on other Google bundles, HP laptops, and other iPads, in addition to other products in the description. But alright, let's shift gears onto OnePlus for a quick second, as we're currently expecting some updates for some of their more affordable products. On a new forum post, the company asked their followers if they were excited for a OnePlus Nord 2 5G launch, and then went on to say, I bet you didn't know the new installment of the Nord series would be accompanied by the yet-to-be-announced OnePlus Buds Pro. They're even asking if their readers would like to test out both of them, making them wait less than expected. Now, we don't have much information on these new buds other than the fact that we can expect it alongside the Nord 2, which is confirmed by OnePlus to come out on July 22nd. However, we have had a ton of leaks for the Nord series. Some of the leak specifications include a 6.43-inch AMOLED display running at 90 Hz. It'll be powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 1200 SoC, 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, and a 4500 mAh battery. Now let's see what we get at the aforementioned event on the 22nd. Let's move on to Apple and some redesigned iMacs, but sadly these won't be happening anytime soon, or so we think. I mean, so far we've gotten that entry-level M1 iMac, which is pretty good, but we're still waiting for a more powerful 27-inch model. Well, Mark Gurman's newsletter has reported that we might see a size increase in that higher-end iMac like we saw with the 21.5-inch model going to 24 inches. Apparently, this upcoming model will go from 27 inches to 32 inches. However, he does mention that he doesn't think Apple will launch this model with the M1 chip. Instead, they're going to go with the M1X or the M2X depending on when this happens. Apparently, Cupertino has been working on this for a while, but the development was paused in order for them to work on that smaller variant. Now, if you go on Apple's website, that 27-inch model in Intel is still listed, and the latest refresh it got was back in August of last year. We're expecting this Apple Silicon to be the one that actually brings that redesign that has been leaked since last year, where it'll look more like that Pro Display XDR, hopefully without the chin we get on the current base model, but this is Apple. I see that highly unlikely. We'll see. Let's switch the spotlight on to Sammy, as yes, we're gearing up towards their next major release, and the leaks just don't seem to stop. Let's begin with some new 360-degree renders from Evan Blass for every single product we're apparently getting. He showed us 3 different renders of the Z Fold 3, 4 of the Z Flip 3, 4 of the Galaxy S21 FE, because yes, apparently that's still making the cut, around 9 renders of the Galaxy Watch 4 in its classic and active and regular models, and then 3 different color options for the Galaxy Buds 2. I know, no one is doing Unpacked like Evan right now. He also added that we can expect the event on August 11th. Now, on a separate yet interesting note, and that's a terrible Diego pun intended, an S Pen Pro just went through an FCC filing. Apparently, this is a bigger version of the regular S Pen with Bluetooth connectivity that Samsung announced back in January with the S21 series. And if you're looking at the supported devices, yes, the Galaxy Z Fold 3 definitely is making the cut. And this isn't a surprise, as most leaks have pointed to the fact that we're getting S Pen support, but now we get some more details on what exactly is it that we're getting. Sadly, we don't have any other details on this pen other than the fact that it will be larger than the regular model, but we should be getting more information soon. I just hope that Samsung has more things prepared, because leakers are just getting everything out the table right now. And also, Samsung, how about if making that S Pen Pro an option with a regular tip that you can also use for writing on paper? I mean, that would be awesome. And finally, for the hottest news today, let's talk once again about Google and the Pixel 6. We have this running joke with Diego where we say that the only thing that's missing so far is a full-blown hands-on review on YouTube, and well, it looks like we're finally getting there, sort of. We have some images from TechDroider and Gizmo China of a phone that appears to be the Pixel 6 Pro. Now, I must clarify that some say they're fake, and I really think that what they mean is that these are dummies and not the real phone. Someone came out to confirm that these are concepts, but they're still kind of our first look at the phone in real life, and I mean, we decided to still check them out. On the back, we can see the return of the two-tone design, the G logo, and apparently this is a more of a champagne gold color variant because it looks too light to be the orange model that we saw in the renders, but we could be wrong. We can see the triple camera array where you can tell that there is clearly a periscopic telephoto lens here, and then on the front we can see some very slim bezels, a tiny punch hole, and from the wallpaper we can assume that this phone is already running Android 12 as it contains the new clock widget and the cleaner home screen, but then again that's a printout, so it could be anything. We're expecting the Pixel 6 Pro to be powered by Google's custom Whitechapel SoC, 12 gigs of RAM, up to ½ TB of storage, and the 5,000 mAh battery. And again, these apparently are concepts, but it still is a sort of a first-hand experience over what this Pixel 6 series is. And come on, we see these on iPhones all the time. But that being said, what do you think about the Pixel 6 designs in this dummy? Because honestly, I have to say that I didn't think that design was possible. I really like it, but that's just me. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. And we also have a full poll on our Instagram stories. Make sure you participate in that. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. You can also follow us on social medias. Our extended coverage happens on Instagram. And follow me on my personal handles to see me admit to the obvious when it comes to pixels. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.